group thing real quick. Let me see how that works. And then if not, we'll just do audio call or whatever. Okay. Let me set up that and you have Messenger on your phone? Facebook Messenger on your phone? Okay. All right, let me set that group up real quick and then hopefully that'll work. All right, hold on. All right, let's see. Where do we go? Because you can't drink and talk at the same time.
Leave the conversation to us and order another beer.
You're listening to Texas's live
Midday
beer-centric show, Liquid Lunch.
Liquid Lunch.
With producer Perry,
Kennedy and Schaumburg. Here are your hosts,
Catherine Contreras,
and Josh Stewart.
Hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hooray for beer!
Whoa. Welcome to Thursday, everybody.
What up? It is Thursday, y'all.
Yeah, it is. Finally. Kennedy,
Yeah.
are you... Well, I don't have your mic up while you adjust. We had everything going ready, and then Kennedy's mic went limp.
Idiots.
Yeah, right.
Moron.
Singular. Thank you, Catherine.
I heard that.
There.
I heard that.
Okay, now you sound all
Good.
echoey because it's not right. I'm going to mute you while you... Welcome to Thursday, one and all.
Yeah, it is Thursday. Is this okay?
You're a little sparkly.
Well, that's my natural essence. But I mean, like, the orientation of my camera is cool.
I think it's fine. We're trying something new today, right? Welcome in. Of course, that's Catherine.
What's up?
that's Hazel, and
That's Hazel in the back.
my name's Josh, and that's Kennedy that you heard messing things up earlier. Of course, Kelly Meyer on with us today.
Hola, señor.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Did I say that right?
Como estás ish?
I don't know how you doing, Kelly.
Doing great, man. Thanks for having me on today.
Thanks. You're live via the Facebook Messenger video chat from his vehicle somewhere in the New Braunfels region.
Awesome.
Yo, I'm in Laredo, Texas. Today.
Laredo.
Oh. Ooh,
So
how's
nowhere
that?
near New Braunfels.
No.
Looks like the internet's pretty good in Laredo. That's good.
These people down here, we did a little experiment to put to get into sours, and they've been selling the crap out of it. So I'd come down and deliver some more.
Nice. How close are you to Mexico right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
Like right now? Probably 2 miles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you legally just jump over there, because we've never had a guest from Mexico? We've never had an international guest.
Ooh, I don't know. Apparently I'm not. I think.
No.
I wouldn't do it. You
would-
may not be able to come back.
If Catherine wouldn't do it, then
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
The thing
Not
is,
with
though,
the skin tone.
what you could do is you could get over there and talk to a woman, since today is International Women's Day.
It is.
And we need
Shout
an-
out, ladies.
We don't have any international women on, but we do have Catherine. So that's,
Yeah, I'm close enough.
I mean, you're
Yeah.
domestic, but that's fine.
I'm domesticated, but yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. No, domestic women
Yeah.
versus the. So any
Yeah,
women
and-
outside of.
And you guys, Kennedy, happy International Women's Day.
Thank you, but my mic's not on.
You gotta fix your
You're
mic.
welcome.
But
You're all loose and droopy, bro.
look at a limp mic.
He's got a limp mic. It's all just hanging down low.
What else is new?
Yeah, nothing. Well, you know what else is new? New beer releases from New Braunfels Brewing Company. That's what's new.
Mm.
That's called a segue.
That's true. We got a beer coming out tonight, in fact.
Go on.
Dark sour.
Say that again.
Dark, roasty, and sour.
Ooh.
Tell us about said beer, because I saw it today and I was like, I want some of that. I'm gonna pull that up real quick.
Blackberry is a cool beer. It's one of the oldest sours we've made, and it's one that we consistently improve every year in little ways. So this year's no exception. The whole idea of it is a dark beer. It's like 7% alcohol, 4 different malts, so it's like roasty and chocolatey. And then we barrel age it in small barrels, and so it gets this like dynamic kind of like sour character. It's almost a little too much, and then we actually will brew another batch of it. This year we did 150 gallons of the same base beer, not barrel aged, mixed fermented with our culture and blended together. So you get kind of like this crazy sour character and a still smooth drinkable blend.
Mm-hmm.
We thought it turned out really, really good. We're really happy with it this year.
Cool.
By far the most make, but it still maintains some drinkability.
And that'll be available in your tap room and where else?
So this weekend, we released it tonight. We'll have it on all weekend in bottles and, of course, draft pours. And then it'll go out next week to everywhere around Texas, all of our distributors. And then Louisiana, San Diego will both get it also the following week.
Okay. Well, good.
Thanks.
Good for them.
Uh,
Yeah. That's good stuff. I'm sorry. It's kind of cutting out, so I'm...
My fault?
No.
Or is it Loretta?
No, actually, yours pretty good. Catherine, the San Antonio internet, not as robust as the on the border internet.
is Catherine?
Huh?
Is she wired in? Are you wired in, Catherine?
I think she's on her phone today.
Oh, you guys, I had my mic off. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Not-
we were making fun of the San Antonio internet
My
versus
bad.
the.
No, I turned it off because Hazel's trying her very first Thin Mints right now, and she really likes them, and she's super vocal about it. She keeps going, So I was just, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Proceed.
It's adorable. No, I don't know. We're just saying that their new beer is available coming up in Louisiana and San Diego, as well as all around Texas.
Yeah, I heard all that. I'm super excited about it.
Yeah, we have actually on the table in front. You know what? I'm gonna cut your mic there while you do that. Let me know when you're ready. Kennedy.
Well, I didn't have to use this bad equipment.
Oh, that's what it is.
It's
Yeah.
Subpar equipment.
No.
Say, cutting in and out like that.
Yeah, because I'm muting your ass.
Are you guys having an event at the brewery tonight for the release, Kelly?
We are. So we'll have a
Okay.
tap weekend. Tonight at 4 is when it actually goes on for the first time. And I tasted it this morning before I drove down to Laredo, and just to make sure it's pretty great. Not only was it 8 o'clock in the morning, but it was a great beer. So.
Yeah, awesome. Perfect.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah. Are you releasing anything else tonight with it, or just the one beer?
No, this weekend we're not. We will have something cool to release next weekend. But
Okay.
when we have big beers like this that are like once a year, kind of more important for us, we try
Yeah.
to have that beer be the new thing that weekend.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we have so many kind of one-off kegs these days that isn't always the case.
Yeah.
This weekend it is. Yeah, it'll be just Blackberry's kind of the star of the show.
Sweet. And are you guys gonna have food trucks out there, or anything else happening along with the release?
So this weekend, I don't think we are going to have food trucks.
Okay.
But we're downtown New Braunfels, and one of the reasons that we don't have them all the time is there are literally restaurants across the street. You can just
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah. And Black Fury sounds like a meal in and of itself.
quite a bit, yeah.
Yeah. Calorically speaking, you should be sustained for a good little while.
Is that another one of those, like, I know you guys just like kind of open them up, right, for the flavors of New Braunfels to settle into them. So is that how you did this one as well?
What do you mean?
Well, I remember when I was there, was it a couple years ago, you said that part of it was that you just kind of let it sour out in the open. Did you do that with this one as well?
So I guess the best way to explain it is we've kind of domesticated our yeast and bacteria. And
Okay.
so these barrels have actually been with us for 5 years now, a lot of them. And so it's the same culture that we've been using this whole time.
Okay.
And it's actually gotten a little bit better and, again, domesticated, where it used to take 6 weeks to dry a beer out. A lot of times for us, it'll do that in like 3 to 4 now.
Okay.
Gotten better at what we're doing, but it's the same culture. It's completely wild yeast and bacteria from downtown New Braunfels, but it isn't just spontaneously fermented every time.
Okay.
We only have one beer we do that with now, where it's strictly 100% spontaneous. That's Extempore, which we released last weekend, actually.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was 3.5 years to make. Black Fury is only 1 year, so a little easier.
Yeah, right? Yeah, that's I love it. Like, I don't know, all that wild fermentation. Springtime, life in your beer, living beer.
Yeah.
Anybody else getting all giddy?
Jumping up in your face.
Yeah. Well, Kennedy, we need to get into the whole reason we're here. Are you ready for said segment that we typically do on said
Yeah.
show? Let's do that.
It is a beer show.
It is.
It's time for your favorite segment and mine here on Liquid Lunch. This is
What you drinking?
And today, I went. There we go. Check it out. There it is from New Braunfels. Very seldom naughty. You got that bottle opener over there?
Yes, I do. Hold on.
Here, I'll let you open it.
Okay, thanks.
Look at that.
Yep. That was coincidence because I was talking to Kelly this morning. I was like, Kelly, I wanted to talk to him about Black Fury, and Kennedy brought over the very very seldom naughty, 2017, and it was just it was like what would you call it? Serendipitous. It's
You could call it that.
yeah,
Luck.
luck, serendipity, just dumb luck. Either way, it'll work. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. We got a spring break coming up. Do y'all have spring break coming up next week? Is everybody's spring break?
Yeah,
next week?
we sure do.
Yeah,
Kelly's.
technically this, I guess, when it starts.
Yeah, Friday at 3. Look at that. This is a great beer, Kelly. Thank you for making this beer. What can you tell us about
I'm glad
very?
you like that one. That one's actually literally kind of my pet project. And so when I started the brewery, I was literally kind of at the crossroads of saying, do I want to make beer? Do I want to make wine? Or do I want to make spirits, Scotch specifically?
Mm-hmm.
And so when I chose beer, honestly, I was kind of disappointed. I like the idea of making wine. So that is my white wine beer, essentially. And it's because I have a lot of people that own wineries. So what they'll do is when they bottle something that I like, they'll tell me, hey, got the leftover and the sediment, the yeast character.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go out there and fill up kegs with the lees, and then we'll actually age it in a barrel with our beer. and so you're getting Viognier and Chenin Blanc in that actual beer that you're drinking. And it's different every. I think we've done 6 of them now, so they'll kind of change based on what's on the label. It'll tell you what's in there. But I love it. It's dry. It's winey. It's great.
Yeah.
Not whiny like whiny in a different way.
Not like Kennedy.
Sorry.
Like whiny, like
Yeah, it's
wine
fine.
character. Sorry. Okay, now you're fixed. You're
Yeah.
adjusted. You can talk now.
Yeah.
Way to bring.
Thanks. Now, Kelly, when you were in our studio a while back, you brought this beer, and I was very impressed by it. So I bought it a long time ago, and I've been sitting on it, waiting for like the perfect moment. I think I picked it. I think this would be a good beer for like wine drinkers.
That's what he just said.
Did you?
Yeah, he just went through all that.
Oh.
Sorry.
It kind of a wine drinkers. I think it's great with food, especially anything that you would drink a white wine with. But like rye, it's got that kind of a punchy grape character. And now it's a year old, I think. It was last February.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right at a year. Yeah.
You get a little more funky character to it as well. Some of that time in there.
Yeah, this is a pinky out beer. Class it up. That is good. Trying to think what kind of cheese would you pair with this? I don't know.
You can get over like for me, like I would do like I don't like blue cheese stuff like that, or like a gator. Even a manchego I think would be good if it's aged.
Yeah.
Want a little bit of kind of that
Yummy.
dryness to it.
Yeah. Any of that, all that. Something like some grilled chicken, some sort of grilled, something along those lines. I could hold up, with some sort of, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Catherine, what are you drinking today?
I am drinking the St. Arnold Dry Hopped White Noise.
Oh, wow. There you go.
Bad boy. Yeah, I picked that up this morning.
Nice.
That's a good one.
That is a good
It is good, actually. I've never had it before. I'm enjoying it.
You can find that one all over the place here in Houston. It's nice.
Yeah, it is
'Cause
nice.
they're from Houston.
Well, I mean, just like normal bars.
Well, I mean, they are based there, but yeah.
No, if you go to a bar and they don't have any craft beer other than St. Arnold.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. Well,
That
I
one.
don't know why I've never had it, but
Well,
it's my first time.
it's their seasonal. It replaced Winter Stout, and so
Oh, okay.
now
I
it's
see.
this is the second year I think it's come out. I'm going to
nice.
tie all this in real quick.
Yeah,
Speaking of
do
Winter
it.
Stout, you ready for this? Winter Stout was first developed by Charles Vollenront from the Texas Craft Brewers. Oh wait, it's not my shot anymore. Texas Craft Brewers Guild.
What do you need in your shot?
Just this logo, the Texas Craft Brewers Guild logo. But it's fine. It's fine. It's not that big a deal. It's not. It's okay. There you go. Right there. But anyway, Charles was my guest, or is my guest, for the latest episode of Interbrews, which you can see right there. That big logo right there. And we did that at Murdoch's Backyard Pub, right down the street from my house. They also have New Braunfels Brewing Company beer in bottles, just all over, just ready to. They have just a spectacular beer selection there, and spectacular food. And so you need spectacular beer to go with spectacular food. And anyway, Charles and his brother-in-law, they developed Winter Stout for St. Arnold. I don't know if you knew that. Yeah, way back in the day. And White Noise, which is what you're drinking, replaced that. And so now it's all come full circle.
Full circle.
And we're all right here.
Full circle. That was a long and probably unnecessary walk, but I'm glad we took it.
Yeah.
Now we know.
Yeah.
We know where Josh was this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We have the legend of St. Arnold and Charles. It's pretty exciting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. There you go. There
Right.
you go.
What else? Kelly, what are you drinking? I saw you had something in your tumbler there.
Oh.
That's filtered water.
Oh.
He is in the car.
I know.
Because you don't trust that Laredo water, right?
No, I brought my own.
Bring your own water. Yeah. Makes sense.
How long is the trip down to Laredo?
He's
It only takes about 2.5 hours.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's straight. It's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was a kid, we used to go to Laredo a lot because my grandfather is from there. And back when it was like easy peasy, my family would just hop right over to the other side of the border. They do like all the shopping and then come right back.
Yeah, I thought about that. I was like, man, maybe if I'm here, I should just go get like lunch over in Mexico.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I will.
It's just too, I don't even really know how you would do it anymore. I don't know how it works anymore because it's been so long since I hopped the border. Probably, I don't know, 15 years or something since I would usually hop over and then kind of stumble back across later.
Well, now you need a passport.
Do you have to have a passport?
Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
you didn't used to. Used to, you just like, you
Yeah.
would just put like a quarter in some kind of machine and they'd be like, are you an American citizen? You'd be like, hell yeah, I am. And they just like let you go.
Yeah, you need a passport now.
Yeah.
I mean, duh. I mean, and if you bought like a can of beer down there and you were trying to bring it back, you'd have to pay a little extra now because tariffs.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I got
but
tariffs now.
You got tariffs. All the tariffs.
Yeah. I don't know what the point would be. I get better beer here anyways.
Well, that's true. Maybe you could take some of that down there and just blow their
Yeah.
minds.
Just throw it over. See what happens.
Maybe that'd clear all this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it'd clear
Well,
all
we
this
can
stuff.
call it beer throwing with Kelly. And he just throws it over, and we just wait and see to see what happens.
Yeah, get a beer launcher.
Yeah. Nothing better than a gringo throwing shit over to Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just wait and see.
I'm sure it'd be fine, right?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure no kids
will
will pick
happen.
it up.
Nah. Cool.
Okay.
What is the drinking age? There's like 3 anyway. It's fine.
Speaking of Mexico,
Yeah.
we watched Coco this weekend.
Yeah, I love it. It's so good.
It was a good movie. Kelly, have you seen
I
Coco
tell you
yet?
what. Let me tell you what I don't like about it.
Okay.
My kids who are half Latino, I guess, because they're half me,
Okay.
are trying to speak Spanish now in public. I'm like, don't do that, please.
Be in. That's
Yeah.
muy bien.
Why aren't you
Yeah, please
embracing
don't do
that?
that. Please don't do that.
Why
No,
aren't you
I
embracing
do
that?
if it's done properly, but when they're just like, we're at the grocery store and we live in a very Hispanic area and my son's like trying to work his Spanish out in the line and I'm like, hey, we'll talk about this at home. All right. We'll work this out later.
That's when I first moved to Houston. The thing that blew my mind, I didn't know what to think. Houston is ridiculously international. Like, there's so many people from so many places here. Like, just on my street alone, I think there's like 14 countries
Yeah.
represented just down my street.
Yeah, that's a really great thing about Houston, I think. It's super diverse.
Yes, but I had at this job that I had, kid's name was Jose. I said kid because I was a kid at the time too. And somebody came up and they were from Mexico and they didn't speak a lick of English. And I was like, "Hey, Jose, I need you to talk to this guy." He's like, "I don't."
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, it was like, "I don't speak Spanish." I'm like, "What
Yeah.
do you mean?" I thought all you
Yeah.
guys spoke Spanish.
We
What's
grew
going on?
up. If you grew up in it as an American citizen with Hispanic or Mexican roots, my generation, a lot of us don't speak Spanish because our parents didn't want us to speak Spanish. They wanted us to speak English.
Yeah.
So I can understand a lot of Spanish. I can't reply to people quick enough because it's very quick. The language is very quick. And so I can very slowly respond in like very elementary way, but I can't really carry on a conversation with anybody.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
You learned something new. So now
Whatever.
your kids are now speaking Spanish. That was my daughter.
Embarrassingly.
My daughter. The thing that she picked up on was when the kid starts singing his first song. She's like, "Why isn't he speaking or singing in Spanish? This doesn't seem."
Yeah, the whole movie should have been in Spanish,
Yeah.
but wouldn't have translated well. I don't think
Yeah.
to American audiences. Yeah.
Subtitles. Forget it. No, I wanna-
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't watch anything with subtitles. Forget that.
Yeah. I think Vikings did it best, where when they go to a new country, it's like when they're in the same room together, like the English and the Vikings or whomever, and
Yeah.
they'll do like the first few lines in, whatever, like the Nordic language,
Yeah, and then
they'll
they
have
switch over.
and then they'll switch over so everybody knows, okay, these people can't understand each other.
Yeah.
So that's how you do it. That's a great show, by the way. Kelly, do you watch Vikings?
I don't at all.
You should check it out. If you got Amazon Prime, first like 7 seasons are there, 6 seasons, something like that.
What do you watch, Kelly? What are you into?
We just finished Altered Carbon.
Was that good?
Oh yeah, that was really good.
I like.
Really?
I couldn't get into it.
And then what the hell do we watch? We watched all kinds of like Blacklist. We watched before. We come back in, and then I watched, of course, Game of Thrones. But my wife literally has this unhealthy obsession with teenage TV shows.
Yeah.
Oh.
binge watching the entire catalog of the Smallville show.
Smallville's great, though. Smallville's great.
That's a classic older one, though. That's not like, yeah. I think that's probably okay.
There's all these whatever show it is, it has to have like teenage drama and like
Yeah.
It gets exhausting. It's hilarious watching something else.
I did go back. I started watching Melrose Place again.
Does that hold up?
Because it brought back all those fuzzy feelings of like the 90s or early 2000s.
Did you just wrap yourself up?
Yeah.
Did you wrap yourself up in flannel, slip on your Doc Martens, and?
Yeah, I put my little hemp choker on.
Does it hold up?
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't.
Yeah, there's some
Like,
shit.
it loses my interest. I usually fall asleep within 10 minutes, but I just have to do it.
Yeah, there's a lot of that stuff. Like Friends is starting to get pretty dated.
Yeah.
Some of the, I mean, just even the comedy just does not. Like Seinfeld, I feel like that holds up a little more. Friends, not so much. I don't know if it's
I think Seinfeld holds up because it was kind of the first, that comedic style was kind of the first of its kind. So
something.
it took a little while for it to, yeah.
Well, and the jokes weren't all, I don't know. It's like jokes that are set in on like getting trapped in a phone booth.
Right.
It's like,
Oh,
it's not really a thing anymore.
thanks, Jeffrey.
What Jeffrey said?
Could you move the mouse, the one that's like hovering right over Catherine's mouth?
Oh, is that me?
Yes, that's you.
Oh, sorry.
Or not?
I'm gonna pick her nose with it.
You just put it right in her.
I know. Sorry.
Oh.
Thanks, Jeff.
And on International Women's Day.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh.
Well, I treat you the same as I treat everybody else. I'd pick. My dog came in and licked
You
Kennedy's.
picked your dog's nose?
Oh, you
No,
gonna
no,
tell
no.
this story?
Well, you're the one that told me.
Well,
Apparently, Kennedy's pants aren't riding high enough when he sits down, and Bosco came in and jumped up and gave him a little lick on right at the top of the crack.
yes, he lifted up the back of my shirt with his snout.
You did that on purpose.
No,
You're so
no, I
gross.
didn't even know he was there. I felt like this wetness right at the top of my butt crack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he lifted up the back of my shirt with his snout and like stuck his tongue right in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was.
Nothing says I love you more.
I jumped a little.
Well, you guys are in a relationship now,
Yeah.
so
That's the dog's way of saying you're mine.
Yeah. So
yeah, can't get out of that.
Hey,
We're
Tim.
ready to meet the parents.
I mean, they licked their own. So
I guess Tim Foley saying hey from Tampa.
Ooh, in Tampa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So we are
Ooh,
international.
be careful. Florida's crazy,
we're all
man.
over the place today.
Florida is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. What do they do? What do they do?
Florida, they do everything. Every time I see any kind of crazy news, it's always from Florida,
That's true.
right?
Florida or Germany?
I am going to Florida in a couple of weeks.
Where are you going?
Orlando.
That sounds like a blast. What are you gonna do there?
I'm going to a wedding.
Okay.
Ooh, a Disney World wedding?
No, not a Disney World. Actually, an Irish wedding, and I'm a little scared.
Oh, that's fun.
What do you do at an Irish wedding?
Apparently, you get really, really drunk.
What do you do at any wedding?
Yeah, right. Well, you know
That's the only
what?
reason I go to weddings.
That's true. You should at any wedding, but the where I grew up in the Dry County at a Baptist church, those were the worst. Like I didn't know how bad those were until I looked back. Like punch, all you had was punch to drink, and everybody just kind of sat around and talked.
What did you have at your wedding, Kelly? Did you guys have an open bar?
We did have an open bar.
Yeah, there you go.
I have no idea. I drank a lot of it. I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got married here in Austin. So yeah.
So we have another viewer in Florida.
Do we?
That took a little offense to your comment.
Oh, I'm sorry.
about
I wasn't
Florida.
making a blanket statement about all Floridians. I was just saying that most of the I'm gonna stop. I don't.
No,
You guys are great.
I'll take that. I'll take that that topic and run with it. Where's our viewer from?
Misty, where are you from?
Misty. You know what, Misty? You have to admit that. Okay, first, any beach town, right? It just you go to Galveston, some of the most interesting people kind of wash down
Yeah,
to the beach.
they like to be close to the water.
Yeah. And so Florida's just full of beaches, and the further south you go, you get to the Keys. You have to admit,
Gets a little crazy.
There's a lot of that salt water and sun gets to you after a while.
And listen, I'm not saying that it's the Arkansas of the coastline, but it just seems like the last three articles I read about Florida, they were all about incest.
Hey.
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. I don't make the news. I just read it and then report it and don't fact check it at all.
Now you're offending Tim with the living next to the coast because he lives in Galveston.
Well, he observes that.
And Misty lives in Cocoa Beach.
Yeah, I'm looking up where Cocoa Beach is.
It's best, though, if we're going to offend people that we blanketly offend a lot of people instead of just one small group. So it's better to offend everybody.
Yeah, that's true. I offend people on a daily basis.
Okay,
so
you
offend me every day.
Cocoa Beach is on the Atlantic side.
I don't even talk to you every day.
It's on the Atlantic side, about halfway down. So, I'm sure, and she's not far from Orlando. It doesn't.
Now Misty is originally from Texas, though.
Oh, well, there you go. See,
Kelly, does your beer get all the way to Florida?
Not yet, but
okay.
the distributor Progressive is supposed to be picking it up either April or May.
Oh, nice.
But Misty, pay attention. Look for my.
Yeah, Misty, look out for it. He does not share our views, so you should buy his beer for sure.
No, well, and the beer is delicious.
It is delicious.
Do we have more in that bottle there? Top me off a little bit there. Or did you drink it all? Huh?
No, not yet.
Okay. Yeah, top me off. That's good stuff. It's a very drinkable beer there, Kelly. I can't. I just wish I was sitting outside right now with like a.
Did you just say shitting outside?
Sitting outside? Sorry, the sour kind of.
I wish I was shitting outside right now.
There's nothing better, actually.
Drinking this beer.
You're to shit too.
Yeah, I mean.
That should be on the label.
That's it.
Or a T-shirt. Make a T-shirt.
Yeah. Screw shower beers.
Yeah. No, shitter
We're taking
beers.
it to the next level.
Yeah. Yeah.
Grumpy.
Yeah.
Grumbleweizen? I don't know. Anyway.
Grumplebop.
Are you getting all that yeast character into your glass there?
I'm getting everything I can out of this one.
Okay.
It's gone.
All right. Hey, Catherine, what do you got going on tonight? We saw your post earlier today.
Yeah, I'm headed to the Hoppy Monk tonight for International Women's Day. I'm going to go out there and maybe record a podcast with Jackie, my new co-host. I've got some girls beer at Better Fiesta medals to sell out there. I'm just going to hang out from like 6 to 9, talk about our vaginas or whatever, get all ladylike. I don't know. It's International Women's Day. It's like the one day we can really flaunt it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hazel's all about it, you hear? She's about it.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. She's like, yeah. Little International Baby Day, too.
Does Fiesta get all the way up to New Braunfels? Kelly,
No.
No.
No. San Antonio, that one kind of.
Yeah.
That's their thing.
It is their thing.
We have Worst Fest. Kind of playing that one, but.
When is that though? That's late. Is that late summer? When is that?
Usually like the end of October, beginning of November, and I don't know why, but it's a different week every year. It seems like for some reason, but
okay. Yeah. Why not? Yeah, that's the worst.
Oh, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Josh does that sometimes.
I do. I dropped a. What was the?
He
pun?
drops one in there.
Yeah, I dropped a pun on Catherine the other day. What was that? Oh, it was
Yeah,
a
it was
home
terrible.
improvement pun. Yeah, we're talking about home improvement personalities, like the shows.
Yeah.
And I said they would be horrible to hang with. I mean, drywall or socially.
Yeah.
Because you hang drywall.
Yeah.
Either
We
way.
did. And it's even better when he drops them via Messenger because there's no tone to it.
I don't know that any tone really helps.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. Your jokes are the same in person and via text.
Yeah. Consistency is what I'm looking for in my life.
Yeah.
That's what I offer up. So.
Yeah, it's awesome. So, Kelly, we're going to do a She's Crafty episode out there very soon. I'm going to text you to get that going. Hope you get something big planned because I'm coming.
I will. Well, I'll definitely open some special like hidden beer for you guys.
Oh my gosh, hidden beer. That's awesome.
I'll bring a truck. I'll give you some pallets to take home with you.
Yes, that would be amazing too.
Pallets.
Yes.
What are you gonna do with those pallets?
Well, I don't want to give too much away, but Barbacoa Apparel is very, very soon going to be in everyone's neighborhood store.
Mm-hmm.
That is all I will say. And we need lots of pallets to be able to ship. And my brother, who does the business with me, is kind of a cheapskate. And he's like, "Oh, I don't want to pay for these pallets." And I was like, "Everybody gives. Everywhere I look, there's free pallets everywhere. So I think it's probably going to be fine."
Okay.
Yeah, not hard to find.
No, I think it's not like we're building a house with them. We don't need them to be top quality, brand new.
We tried to build a table. You know, we spent 5 minutes on Pinterest, and my wife and I were like, let's build a table with some pallets. And then like 17 hours later,
it didn't work.
we were just like, let's light it on fire. It was the biggest piece of shit you'd ever. It's just wobbly and splintering.
Is it because of your craftsmanship or because it was an impossible task?
It's just impossible. Well, and I'm not very good, so it's probably a good combination of both. I don't know. It was just bad. I'm sure.
Crappy to begin with, so it's very hard to get it to hold together worth the shit.
Okay.
Yeah, and
I
then,
built out of pallets, and they always wind up falling apart.
yeah,
Which could be I don't know.
maybe I don't. Yeah, I think they just imagine on Pinterest everybody takes a picture of whatever they built out of pallets, and then as soon as that photo's taken, then just.
It's like shopping at IKEA.
Yeah. Yes.
Like you go, you buy a lot of stuff, and you're like, "Oh, I spent $1.50 on like my entire dining room set," and then a month later, it's just falling apart because of the quality, but also because I put it together.
Yes.
Yeah.
I get it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. What else? What else? What we got?
According to Jeffrey, you need a table saw and a planer.
Oh, that's
For
true.
the pallet?
At the minimum.
That's true. I have neither of those. I've got a miter saw and some gum.
What about duct tape?
I have some Elmer's glue
Yeah.
and a bread knife.
No duct tape? That's really all you need.
Yeah.
It's duct tape and pallets.
Could probably make a whole table out of just duct tape.
Really, when you think about it, you don't even really need it for life. You just need it for like a picture or for 15 minutes of a party or something. Whenever I've done a project like that, it's always just been because it's like something I saw on Pinterest that I wanted to do for a party or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. But
I feel like Jeffrey, I don't know Jeffrey, but he comments a lot and we chit chat on our group or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He like knows everything. He knows everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jeffrey has tried or done everything, it feels like.
that should be a new segment. What doesn't Jeffrey know?
Oh,
What
yeah.
doesn't Jeffrey know?
And let's throw out a topic. Kelly,
Yeah.
throw out a topic.
You want me to that I think he doesn't know?
Yes.
How many feet is it from the Earth to the Moon?
Oh, Jeffrey, he'll Google that shit.
Oh, yeah, he's going to Google that.
Yeah. I don't know.
He's gonna take his drone out right now and fly it all the way to the moon and come back in like 15 minutes.
Yeah, he'll have a slow push in from the moon
Yeah.
into greater Houston area.
Yeah. How about this, Jeffrey? What tampons are best for a heavy flow?
Ooh.
I'm just testing him. I'm testing his knowledge. I bet he makes them in his garage.
He doesn't. He says he doesn't know any surgery.
Just hand rolled.
He can't.
It's like a tampon press.
Craft tampons, and they're just like locally sourced.
Whittling hemp together.
Oh, we've tapped into something.
What's the most absorbent
craft ponds, huh?
most absorbent material that you
Yeah.
can use?
Yeah.
What is the most absorbent? It's probably those little. If you buy enough of like those little the things that those little silica packets, those little. Just throw a bunch of those down your shorts. You should be good to go. Right?
Packets.
Yeah. That's probably fine.
Yeah.
It's probably.
Sure.
I mean, it says don't
Yeah.
eat, but it says nothing about throwing them down your shorts. It should be fine.
I'm gonna tell that to my teenager. See what she says. I mean, like, I didn't buy you what you need, but I did buy you this.
Yeah. It came in the package of the laundry detergent and
Yeah.
whatnot.
This came out of this box of shoes I just bought.
I've seen in some restaurants they put rice in their salt to keep it from clumping. So maybe just rice in a pinch.
What about corks?
Corks.
That's it.
Corks.
That's it. Yeah, that sounds great, guys.
They do absorb.
Yeah.
They swell though.
Yeah.
You'd
Yeah.
need a corkscrew.
Josh puts baby powder in his shorts for hot summer days.
You have to. You have to.
Why would you know?
Yeah, you just.
With this hand motion, he's like, boom, like Emerald Lagasse.
Oh,
Damn.
But I say blam, not to infringe on copyrights. What?
Yeah.
Tim Foley
No,
has
of
it.
course.
The best material to use is ShamWow.
Oh! Pulling that out of nowhere, that actually probably would work.
Yeah.
Where's that guy?
ShamWow guy?
Yeah, where's the ShamWow guy?
Doesn't
He
he?
died.
Did he?
No, that was Billy
he die?
Mays. That
No.
was this is a different
Whatever,
guy.
they're all the
Isn't-
same dude.
The
didn't the
ShamWow
ShamWow
guy got thrown in jail. Or
Yeah,
something.
didn't he beat up a prostitute?
He got beat up by a prostitute.
Oh.
We need
Well,
somebody.
that's even better. That's justice.
Well, I think
if
the
ever heard it.
prostitute was a man.
No, it was
Whatever.
Look, we don't know where that person identified.
Kelly's like, what the hell did I get myself into?
He knew.
I should follow this conversation. I think that's the problem. I just need to give in and not.
Don't listen. Just jump in.
Just
That's right.
yeah, spew words. Kelly's been in studio before. He's fine. He knew what he was getting into.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I can't claim that I didn't have any idea.
Yeah, I mean it's ramped up probably a good 37% since when you were here last.
Oh, yeah, easily.
We've gotten better. I mean, look at that.
We've gotten better at being ridiculous.
Yes, and we have more people contributing to our delinquency there on Facebook.
Yeah,
I
for sure.
I should probably look at the comments so I can like.
Oh yeah,
respond.
ShamWow guy got arrested. It says we. Oh, Jules, you're still with Jules, right, Kennedy?
Yeah. Yes.
It's gonna get awkward if not.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want. Like, I don't want you guys to break up, but if you do, I hope she continues to watch the show and comment.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Well, I know I'm friends with her on Facebook,
That'd be
so
awkward.
now we need to.
I'm friends with her too. She's a smart girl. She knows what to do.
Yeah.
Is
So-
she friends with your mom yet?
My mom?
No, not yes. Josh, is she friends with your mom on Facebook? Josh,
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. Aren't we all
course.
friends with each other's moms?
of course.
I'm friends with your mom. I don't
I
know.
know.
Is your mom on Facebook, Kennedy?
She is. Yes.
I'm gonna friend her.
She'll probably friend you back.
I know she will.
Yeah,
Well, that's weird.
She's been in my house.
That's true.
but Kennedy wasn't there, which makes it super weird.
Well, his dad was here too, so it's fine. It's none of his business.
And my nephew.
And his nephew. And the whole thing. Yeah, ShamWow. Good one, Tim. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? I think Misty from Florida, or in Florida. I think the ShamWow guy was in Florida when he got arrested, though.
Oh,
Of course he
was.
was.
He was. Here, I got the story.
Once again,
His name is Vic Shalomi.
Shalomi.
Yeah, Vic Shalomi. All right. In a bloody hotel room fight with a Miami hooker. According to the TV pitchman, he said Sasha Harns. What? Oh, he paid this chick $1,000 for straight sex. Quote, and that straight sex is in quotes.
Wait, how much?
Wow.
$1,000.
Oh, that's a bit pricey.
Yeah, especially if you're only getting straight sex, like nothing weird. But when she
Why don't you
tried
tell
to,
us what the menu is, Kennedy?
but then he tried to kiss her. She bit his tongue and wouldn't let go. So he punched her repeatedly in the face
Not completely inappropriate.
to get
You do the
his
same to a
tongue
shark.
free.
You do the same to a
Yeah.
shark. I'm just saying.
So he punched her repeatedly to free his tongue, and then charges were filed.
I think there's probably more to this story than just she did it. He did something that made her probably bite his tongue. I would assume.
I'm
But
sure-
she's a professional.
He probably went into his whole sales pitch.
Yeah.
He's trying to sell her ShamWow.
He
Have you
probably-
seen the chopper? You seen my
No,
nuts?
he was probably trying to sell her ShamWow tampons.
Yeah,
probably.
maybe.
Jeffrey said it's let's see, 1,331,024,640 feet to the moon.
Yeah.
he knows everything.
Yeah, because he just knows.
All right, Catherine, throw out a topic and let's see if
Hold on
Jeffrey knows
before we get there.
Okay.
oh there is that
Boom.
oh look at that.
Boom, ShamWow guy.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
Is he still in jail or he's out now?
Oh, this was a long time
That was a
ago.
while back. I think he's back in the
Okay.
saddle just selling.
Oh, he totally looks like a hooker guy, right? Look at him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got that quality.
Like he's just got that hooker face.
Yeah, there's certain dudes.
Is that their normal going rate, or is that the Miami going rate?
Well, Kennedy, wouldn't you know about? I mean, I don't know.
No, I wouldn't know that at all.
I would think Miami probably would be more expensive than, say, New Braunfels.
Yeah, Misty says that Miami is like a completely different deal.
Is there a big hooker community in New Braunfels, Kelly?
There may not be. I honestly cannot. I have no idea. I would have to say probably, but
maybe that whole like Schlitterbahn literally translates to slippery way. Maybe it's.
I wonder if it ramps up during spring break.
What, Schlitterbahn?
No, the hookers.
Oh,
like they bust them in during spring break.
maybe. Spring break's also the time with a couple of drinks you can usually get a hooker for free.
Yeah, I don't think they need them during spring break.
Yeah.
That's probably when business is down.
Yeah, and those aren't called hookers. Those are just college students.
Those are just girls. Yeah.
They're just called woo-woos.
Yeah.
Woo, woo. That's funny. International Women's Day. I don't know. I mean, it's whatever they can do. But anyway, yeah. Now Misty says that Miami's like its own deal.
Yeah, I've been to Miami a couple of times. I didn't really like it that much because
it's a whole
it's one of those. Yeah, it's like everywhere you go. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's the places that we were going, but you had to be like granted access to like every bar or anything you wanted to get into. And luckily, I was with a big group of girls, so it wasn't a problem. But like all these poor people that are like standing out there, I don't know. I didn't like it. Yeah.
Yeah, Hazel not having
she didn't like it either.
No, not having it. I just want to go to Little Havana and get a Cuban sandwich. That's all I want in life.
Yeah, the Cuban food there is like on point for sure.
I did find out through Jules that you can't get decent Mexican food in Florida.
It's not possible.
No, you can't. There's no good Mexican food places there.
So it's a lot like Oklahoma.
Well, I think it's because they focus more on Cuban and Puerto Rican than they do on Mexican food. You can get delicious arroz con pollo there, which is just like chicken and rice. It's so good with plantains. Why would you want Mexican food? You're not in the land of Mexican food there.
See, that's okay. Catherine, I'm glad you brought that up. That's a good point. When people go places where they shouldn't have that type of food and yet they order that type of food and then they're disappointed, that's on you, the orderer. Right? Exactly.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I don't know. Like when I was there, all I wanted to eat was Cuban food because I know that's where it's good.
Yeah. Well, no, it's like drinking local beer. It's like, you go to Alaska and you're complaining that the Houston beer there's not a whole lot of it there and it's not fresh when you get it.
Yeah.
Well,
Drink the Alaskan beer.
Misty brings up a good point.
Go on.
So she's from Texas, but she now lives in Florida.
Okay.
Being from Texas, you're going to want Mexican food every once in a while.
That's true.
And then,
Well, that's true, but I mean, that's like my brother lives in Phoenix and he says he can't get breakfast tacos, and I'm like, well, that's not a place for breakfast tacos, man.
what?
Yeah.
The
Kelly.
state borders Mexico.
Kelly had this whole plan to get their beer into Arizona, and he's just like, nope.
Oh, did you?
Not now.
Screw it, Arizona.
I can't go there.
Not without breakfast. And why can't you just make it? I told my brother, I was like, just make one.
There you go.
Bacon, eggs, and a tortilla. It's not like, why do you have to go somewhere for that?
Do they have good tortillas? I'm sure you can get good tortillas.
He says no. Like every time we go, we have to take those, how H-E-B has those like tortillas that you can make, you warm them up yourself. They're like raw or whatever.
Oh,
we have to take in like 40 packs of those every time we go.
Just a pallet.
Just to hold them over till the next year when we go again.
Or shipping tortillas around the country.
Yeah.
There's a whole underground trade.
Yeah.
That's what the wall's really for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the tortilla. You know what though? That was speaking of H-E-B and their tortillas, the ones they make in store. Are y'all
Oh, so good.
Good.
like if you can't get the 10-pack because they won't be there by the time you get to the register.
No, you have to get the $35 20-pack.
Yeah, and those are almost gone by the time you get home.
Yeah. They're so good.
Yeah, just
I
start eating
have an
those.
important question to ask you, Josh.
Okay.
Are we going to do that?
Are we? I don't see why not.
All right.
We're gonna dig into that one too? Are we out of the other?
Yes, we're out. Completely out.
Well, I've been talking too much, so Catherine or Kelly, y'all talk about something while I finish off this beer.
Oh, Kelly.
Well then, so
Well then.
International Women's Day. What are you actually doing for International Women's Day?
Well, I don't really have to do much because I'm already a woman.
Yeah.
So I'm well aware of all the issues, you know?
Or what do we do? Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, just appreciate the women in your life, you know?
International. So can I still appreciate her?
Yeah, I think so. I think international just encompasses everybody. I don't think she doesn't have to be like German or something. I don't know. I don't really know the rules. But you have a daughter too, right?
I do.
Yeah, she's a future woman.
She's pretty darn white.
I don't think that has anything to do with Women's Day, though. That's cool.
Yeah.
She can be white. Yeah. You just encourage your girls to get out there, make their voices heard, equal pay for equal work. Don't let boys touch you. I don't know. That's what I tell my girls.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, we just.
Yeah.
Don't you have a lot of kids though?
I have 4, but this morning in the car, let me just tell you, this is how you know that you're doing it right. Because this morning in the car, my son, I don't know what he was doing, but he kissed my daughter's hand, and she was like, "Hey, don't you know that you have to ask permission before you kiss my hand?" And I was like, "That's right."
True.
Wow. Hardcore.
Yeah. Yeah.
My daughter's 11, and she's not into boys yet, thank goodness. But
Yeah.
I'm not going to handle all of that.
You probably have another year or two before something switches, something changes, and then all of a sudden, and you were a boy, right?
I was a boy.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Were you? Because my daughter's 16, and she waits until after the fact to tell me that stuff has happened,
Oh.
right? And then I'm like, who is this kid? What's his Instagram handle?
Mm-hmm.
Where does he live? What are his parents' names? Because I'm going to go over there
Mm-hmm.
and talk to him because he cannot treat girls that way. Like, it just, boys are just
The worst.
ugh, the worst.
The worst.
You said your daughter was 11, Kelly?
She is. Well, she's to be 12 this weekend, but yeah, she's 11.
Oh,
Well, happy
does she have a
birthday.
big party
Yeah.
planned?
Yeah, so, Mommy's done most of the planning. I get to help with, it's essentially instead of paying Chuck E. Cheese $300, we decided to rent a limousine for $300, and they're going to drive around town and do a scavenger hunt.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Are they
that's
spending
cool.
the night?
Was that?
Are they spending the night?
I don't think anyone's spending the night. I think it's just like,
Oh, you got so lucky.
Mhm.
Yeah. because we don't really enjoy the 6.
I hate it so much. Yes, I let my daughter have one sleepover a year that it's on her birthday, and those little brats do not they don't sleep.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. It's
They
like
stay up all night.
they try to not go to sleep.
Oh,
So
it's
they're
the
tired
worst.
the next day and cranky.
Yeah. Yeah,
The worst.
the worst.
My daughter.
They're screaming.
My oldest daughter's 11, Kelly, so I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
We just did the middle school visit the other day, and
Oh, really?
yeah, middle school. I'm
Ugh. Do you remember middle school? Ooh.
I do. It was an awkward time. I don't know.
I remember that's like when the teachers were the crankiest because we were just all assholes.
Oh yeah, yeah, of course.
It was the worst.
The
Middle
worst.
All changed for me. I was actually a great student until middle school. Then I was a discipline problem like within a year. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's just the hormones and the smells. Ugh.
Yeah, yeah.
The middle school bus. Oh my gosh. Nothing worse than the middle school bus.
Yeah. No. Anyway, I don't know. Hey, we just poured a new beer.
We did.
Oh, what you got?
Well, we drank all of yours, Kelly, so we had to go with I found this Jester King beer the other day. RHEB. Not only do they have delicious tortillas, they also have a killer beer selection. This is a Saison American from Jester King. And one of my favorite beers of all time is Saison DuPont. And this is just their authentic farmhouse ale, kind of their version of that. So I've been waiting to dig into this one. So I don't know if you tried this one yet, but the Saison from...
I've had a couple of them.
Yeah? Like since we've started the show? What a coincidence. That's...
Yeah. Right now.
So I'm anxious to try it.
It's a little bit of a departure from what they normally do, but it's a good beer. It actually sold pretty well for them, I think.
Did it? Yeah. Yeah, people complain about Saison DuPont because you can't get it like fresh or whatever. They're, it's imported beers, right?
I'm not sure that Saison DuPont really benefits from being overly fresh anyways, because it's kind of a drier, like I think that funky kind of age character makes it better. So I would be curious to see what it would taste like fresh, but that's definitely not a beer that I would be disappointed in getting a 6-month-old one.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, me too. I love that beer though. You know what made me love that beer? Garrett Oliver's book. Have you read the Brewmaster's Table?
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for somebody who can explain something or describe something with really big words. And Garrett Oliver did that, and I was like, "That's my new favorite beer. I'm gonna have to go try it." And so now I got a fridge full of it.
Jeffrey just asked an interesting question.
Oh, go on.
What does it take to make a good Saison?
Oh. You want me to answer that one?
Yeah.
That's well, first of all, it's a very hard question simply because a Saison is not really a distinct style of ingredient. It's kind of a moniker. So, in my personal opinion, Saison DuPont is kind of the standard.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think what makes it a good Saison is dry, yeast character, and kind of a little bit of hoppiness, but not bitterness, more like hop character. And then from there, it's personal preference. But I think those three things kind of have to really be there, in my opinion, to make it a good Saison.
Yeah, I think you start with Saison DuPont, and then branch out from there. It's kind of it's the standard, right? You know what I love about it? I love the cork in the cage. I'm a fan of the twisting and the pop the cork. To me, like the ritual.
Yeah, the whole experience of the drink.
Yeah, that's like I always drink Saison DuPont on New Year's Eve.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I can pop it if I want to outside. Drink 2 or 3.
One?
Do what?
It's Saber one and see how that works out for you.
Yeah.
There we go.
I need
That's
to-
a segment.
All I have is a softball bat. We're gonna have to see how this works.
What if we did a segment of like Josh is trying to saber all kinds of stuff?
Pumpkins.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, anything with a top.
Barbie dolls. We got
Yeah.
plenty of those laying around here, but most of those look like they have been sabered.
Yeah.
We'll find some other stuff. I don't know. Send your list to Twitter, at Liquid Lunch.
What would you like to see Josh saber?
Yeah. What would you like to see me saber?
Yeah.
Your list here. So there you go.
Floodgate open now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else?
I just got this message from TD Mike.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's brewing today, right?
Yeah, hold on. I think you can see
Is
that.
his... He's brewing.
Well,
That's his...
all right. So you can't really see it, but it's his brew day today.
I forgot. What did he say he was brewing today?
He's brewing a blood orange Hefeweizen.
Yum.
Yeah. That's it. His Goza is ready to drink now. I feel that's one of those ones where I got him into home brewing, and
And you want credit, or you just want a little bit of everything from Bruce?
that's both of those things. But I'm also proud that he took to it and he's enjoying it so much. And
Yeah.
that also makes me think of one of this show's sponsors, the Grain Cellar. You should have seen that one coming.
I heard the Grain Cellar had another podcast out there.
You know what they did? I don't know how that happened.
I don't either.
Hopcat.
I don't even know what to say about it.
I'll talk about it right now. Mm-hmm. I was just sitting at a dance competition this weekend, Kelly, and I'm watching all these dance moms, yell and scream and,
Whatever. You were
Aggressive.
yelling and screaming right along with them.
well, of course, but and then all of a sudden on my phone pops up a live stream from the Grain Cellar. Hopcast Houston is there, and Preston's over there podcasting with somebody else, and I was like, what is this? But they look like they had fun, so what are you gonna do? We're not exclusive.
No.
What was that?
Feel like you're being cheated on?
There was a moment there where I was like, you know what? He's on our show.
Yeah. Yeah, that's.
But I can't tell Preston what to do and what not to do. I can't do that.
I've never met his mom.
Yeah. I've never met Preston's mom.
I didn't go to Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That's the variable. There's the mom.
Yeah. If
So,
I met his mom, then I'd be like, hey, I've met your mom, man.
Mhm.
She's got my number.
that's
So.
true. So we're not. I guess apparently, it's not an exclusive deal. But they did a fine job. And
No, what I want to know is, did he hug them?
well, knowing Preston, let's be honest, and this is part of the reason that we love him, is that he throws those hugs out with no
Waist up or waist down.
with no discrimination.
Two-handed hugs.
But the thing is, if the guys from Hopcast Houston went in and said, Liquid Lunch sent us, he'd be obligated because that's what you can get right now if you go to the Grain Cellar, 240 First Street, West Humble, Texas 77338, graincellar.com. Your home brewing, winemaking, distilling, and fermenting supplies. Also, cheese making class coming up. I saw
That's
that.
right, girls. Grab your ladies on International Women's Day. Give Preston a call. Go make some cheese and some beer and some wine.
Yeah, they're making some mozzarella. That's
Free classes, y'all.
free classes. Never,
That's right.
never one to hold on to that information and make you, pay for it. He's freely
Yeah.
giving of all that information and the hugs. So just head on down to the Grain Cellar there in Humble. Almost a fun little spot over there. Also close by the Hop Stop. Rick was there too. Speaking of the Hop Stop, he was there with those guys doing all that stuff. So that's the hat I'm wearing. If you have a business and you want it advertised on this house or on this show, send it here and I will wear it.
You want to advertise at Josh's house?
Yeah, on
Yeah.
our
Send it
show.
over.
We'll shamelessly plug anything.
Anything to cover
Yeah.
my bald spot, and I
Yeah.
don't have to brush my hair. What's left of it? It's just I'll put it on my head. But there you go, Hop Stop. Also in Humble.
Josh will put anything on his head.
I will. Also, we can't not mention Barbacoa Apparel.
What up?
There's them.
Yeah, go get your taco tees, y'all.
Yeah. And keep on the lookout on those social medias. Big stuff coming out, right?
Yep, big stuff.
Yeah, keep up where they are. Pop-up markets and Fiesta and
Everywhere.
taco tees. Get that taco knot shirt like me. It glows in the dark.
Yeah, it does glow in the dark.
Blows my kids' minds every time.
The phase of the tortilla shirt also
Oh, does
glows
it?
in the dark. Sure does.
Oh, you almost sounded Arkansas there.
Did I?
Yeah.
The little Katy, Texas coming at me.
Let's not forget the great beers from New Braunfels Brewing Company.
Well, of
That's
course.
right. Go get them.
Of course.
San
Go.
Antonio, New Braunfels. If you're out tonight, go over there.
What is the driving distance from San Antonio to New Braunfels? Like 3 minutes?
It's nothing. It's like
27 miles downtown to downtown.
yeah,
That's nothing.
Nothing.
yeah.
Nothing.
That's,
Yeah.
Or just up.
Yeah.
that's not even one end of Houston to the other.
Yeah, that's like out of
Yeah.
my neighborhood.
Yeah.
Kelly, next time you're in Houston, let me know, and we'll hang out. How
Yeah,
often?
we'll do. A couple weeks, but I can go up there pretty soon. So.
Yes. Cool. Is it going to be a Thursday, or do we just need to make like a special you and me day?
I can make it a Thursday.
You do. You know what?
I think that's a great idea.
It is a great idea,
Yeah.
but you do whatever it is you need to do, and we'll work around your schedule because that's.
Yeah. No, I need to actually hang out with some of the sales guys there from my distributor. So we were talking like Tuesday, Wednesday maybe, and then I could even stay tonight and then hook up on Thursday. So yeah, I may do that. I'll let you know for sure.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Catherine, you coming?
Yeah.
You gonna join this party?
Well, I actually get to. I'm gonna go record a show with Kelly in New Braunfels. So, as much as I really enjoy you guys, no, I'm not.
Fine.
You can't even lie to us. Come on.
Nope, not going. But maybe eventually I'll make my way to the Houston area,
We're planning on
begrudgingly.
yeah, eventually coming to San Antonio as well. We've been saying that. So
Yeah.
before the end of the year, that's my goal.
It's not like it's a huge impossible task. It's just that life is crazy and
I don't know. I don't know, man. It's all the way over there.
yeah.
It's
It's not that far.
not that far, but it's more than a day. That's the thing. If it were just
I tell you what, the last time Josh was in San Antonio, we met up in Austin.
that's true. That's how it works. I'm
Yeah.
sure Hazel was upset with the whole thing. I apologize, Hazel.
Yeah.
All right. Well, is this where we kind of wrap?
I think so. It's 101. I don't know.
Everybody's lunch hour is kind of coming to a close. It's been an eventful day, Kelly. Thanks for joining us all the way down there from Laredo.
Yeah. I appreciate it. I wasn't sure it was going to work. So.
Yeah, no, it worked. That's actually that. You know what that says is that anywhere in the state of Texas, if you have, if you want to be on Liquid Lunch anytime, anywhere, it'll work, and we can make it work.
Kelly, I have a question. Have you been driving this whole time?
No, I pulled over and I stopped.
That's like the most casual driving I've ever seen. If that's the case.
That would have been awesome.
I realized that I wish I had actually remembered to go get some beer, and I would have then sat in my car and drank it. Still
Yeah.
that would be even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's for lunch? What are you gonna eat for lunch? Have you already had lunch or?
Actually, there's this place down here. It's probably my second favorite sandwich shop in the state of Texas. Doesn't make any sense why it's in Laredo, but called Scratch Sandwich Company, and it's pretty badass. So
Nice.
Nice. Yeah.
Get a chance to try it. And actually, I'm probably gonna have the Cuban sandwich. Once again, full circle this whole day.
Yeah, perfect.
Cuban sandwich. They're the best. Cuban sandwiches.
They're so good.
They're the best.
Yeah, it's so good.
I mean, well, okay. Are they the best? There's Rubens. Cuban or Reuben? Cuban or Reuben?
Oh, Cuban for sure.
Okay.
Cuban.
Depends on the place, dude. Like sometimes it goes back and forth, but usually Reuben's are my favorite.
Yeah, the best Reuben versus the best Cuban. I think the best Reuben wins out. As my phone goes flying. Yeah. That sauerkraut. That Russian dressing. All right. I'm gonna hit
Now
some.
you make me
Okay.
start.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, this is where I start some music and stuff.
All right, cool.
Catherine, where are you going to be? I know you got the show tonight, but you got any other?
Got International Women's Day tonight at the Happy Monk. Sunday, I will be at Kuntla Brewing here in San Antonio, recording at noon. So
Cool.
come out.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. This weekend, I'm heading up to the greater Austin area, and we're going to make a trip out to Live Oak, I believe is where.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah. But I do have episodes coming up with, of course, episode 154 of Interbrews was just released with Charles Valharant.
Valhalla?
It's just a tough name to say. Anyway, from the executive director of the Texas Craft Brewers Guild. That's up now for your listening pleasure. Got episodes coming up with, 11 Below. Got a roundtable coming up, Catherine, with Holler, Sigma, and Eureka Heights.
That's exciting.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and we're working on some other. We got a second roundtable. We're going to try to do some more roundtables. One at the end of April, possibly. We'll talk about that when we get all the details. We got everybody in and on it, but we'll see when it finally gets planned and put together. But a lot of good Interbrews episodes coming up. Kennedy, where are you going to be?
Don't really have any plans this weekend.
You
actually.
do too. You always end up at a brewery. You
Well,
go to more
yeah,
breweries
I mean,
than
there's
anybody I've
gonna
ever
be
met.
breweries, but I don't know exactly where.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
who knows? Monday I'm going to the rodeo.
Are you?
Yeah.
Any mutton busting?
I would kill the sheep. If I sat on top of one of those sheeps, it would literally die.
Okay.
I would squish it.
Duly noted.
Yeah.
Okay. If you had to do a rodeo event, what would it be? Everybody around that real quick. Kennedy, what event would you do?
Barrel riding? No.
Of course
No, I take that back.
That's actually a good beer answer, but it's a women's event.
No, I'm gonna stick with that.
No, you know what?
Barrel-
That's very progressive of you on a
Barrel riding.
International Women's Day.
barrel riding. Yeah.
Yeah. Catherine, what event would you do?
I don't know. I don't know what they do at the rodeo, but anything that would require me eating bacon. So maybe raising pigs or something. I don't know.
Okay. Kelly, do you have a favorite rodeo event? What would you do?
I don't have a favorite. You like jump off and tie the cow upside down.
Oh, the steer wrestling?
Yeah. Okay.
Or no, that's the roping, steer roping.
Yeah.
I think
No, like steer wrestling, there's no way on earth. I weigh 180 pounds. I couldn't steer. I'd
Yeah.
get my ass kicked.
maybe we put you on the back of a bull or something. That would be fun. Because it's not me. Those guys are legitimately crazy. Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo going on right now for the next 7 months or something. I think I would do steer wrestling. Because, you just jump off of a horse and
You'd
onto
make
it.
a good rodeo clown, Josh.
Would I just put me in a barrel? I hope it's one of those barrels that Kelly used to age his the beers, because then I just stay in there.
Be dad joke up with your dad jokes.
Yeah, the bulls would just be like, just walk away. Just stay.
They just be done.
All right. We'll wrap there. Thanks, everyone, because the music's up. But this was fun. Thanks, Kelly.
Hey, you.
For Catherine, for Kennedy, I'm Josh. Go to New Braunfels Brewing Company. Liquid Lunch.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
So I'll let you know when I schedule it.
Very cool. All right. Thanks, brother. This was a blast.
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot.
All right. Adios. All right.